Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone, and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go over that list of all the things that control you throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere, then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, never having enough, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, let's talk about being in a healthy relationship. And I believe that the quieter you are within, the happier you will be. But before you decide, I'm really, really seeing this. Before you decide to get into a relationship, you gotta. I was just working with a gentleman yesterday, and your intentions of what it is that you're looking for when you choose a relationship. And we were talking about this yesterday. He just got out of a relationship with lust. He was starved of sex for, he hadn't had sex in about 10 years. His wife didn't touch him. So, of course, the relationship that he found was a woman to screw his brains out, and she manipulated him, and she could smell his hunger, his starvation. See, they smell you out there. So, if you're vulnerable and needy and insecure, they smell you. So, you have to be very, very careful. So, absolutely, he did get to screw his brains out. And then she started to play him. She love bombed him, and then she started to go in for the kill to use him and to manipulate him and to control him. But thank God he's been in therapy that he didn't fall for the lie. That's the beautiful thing about therapy and recovery. You may get love bombed and hit like for a minute, but you will catch it faster, quicker, and you will get out faster and quicker. The soon as he saw the signs, he got out ASAP, and she's sitting at home wondering what the hell happened. Normally, what she does works. She's used to being the master manipulator, but she didn't know he was in therapy and getting out. So he's doing just fine. He's back on track, kicking butt. So here's the deal. So the question is, and he is has a goal, has a dream, has a focus, and he's not letting anybody in for a while. He has some stuff he has to clean up with his past, his career, and he realizes being in a relationship and having another distraction is not going to help him get there. So you need to look at what is your intention. You have to do it with intention. So if you're doing your little hookups and you just want to get laid and get F, that's what you're doing. You're getting F. That's about it. But if you're going in and you're looking for a partner to spend the rest of your life with, that's a whole different department. That's going to take you much longer to weed through the crap that's out there because so many people are in there for the hookup, the sex, and then bam, gone. Hookup, sex, bam, gone. You're used like a dog. Actually, dogs I think have more respect for themselves, but that's what's going on out there. So hope you're happy with how you feel, men, women. Just keep abusing yourself and then wondering why you're depressed and angry and unhappy and abusing yourself and drinking yourself to death, eating yourself to death, and just going nowhere fast. Remember, there's a price to be paid to let somebody inside you. Huge price. Don't think you don't get away with it. And you people out there using abortions as birth control. You need to look at that also. It's pretty sick. So be aware of your actions and what you're doing. So if you're looking for um, a partner, this is just a fact. It's almost like a job interview. What do they bring to the table? You need to see, are they financially secure? Do they pay their bills? How do they live? You really need. I told my one friend, she was looking for somebody to share her life with, and I said, date two, go see how they live. You will eliminate 98% of the people in your life. See how they live and see if they're still married. And that's another thing. Go see if they're still married. They won't let you in if they're still married. Okay. The games, the games, the games, the games. So if you want truth, these are the things to do. And you really need to follow up on what they say and do your homework as if you're doing a job interview and see what they qualify for. So, this is what I know to be true. If you bring nothing to the table, you're getting nothing but screwed, literally. So, I know for me, when I met my husband, he was already a go getter. I mean, you could tell with the energy, the way he cooked for me, the way I cleaned. We were just a team from day one. When you're with somebody, they should automatically be showing these signs up in the beginning. Like, are they a team player? Do they help? Do they treat? Do they give? Are they just takers? You will see that right up front. It's a lot you see up front, but you're blind when you start to have the sex. First, first be friends. Get to know one another. And most important, go to their home ASAP. Seeing how people live tell you a lot about who they are, and they will scare the hell out. I remember when one son went out on a date. He went to the bathroom. He was so grossed out. He said, "Mom, never again." It's amazing what you learn when you see how people live, what they say, and who they are, and really who they are. So if you're looking for a partner today and you're looking for love, it's almost like a job interview. See what they bring to the table. Make sure you go to their homes. Make sure you follow through with what they say they are as you are with them. And it doesn't take long for them to see their true colors. And those signs that you see, listen to them. They're real. Listen to them. They're real. So, and be good to yourself. Be true to yourself. And you are going to attract who you are being. So you may want to look in the mirror and tune up some stuff yourself personally. What is it that you're not doing for yourself? And remember, balance. Not too much of anything, our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that's the level of love and respect you will get in return. The goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. If you have an attitude today, be attitude being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. Remember, we need the breakdowns to have the breakthroughs. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have worth. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world. Doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing, and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying by Michael Singer. Spirituality. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limit. You're never back in the comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. Confront the difficult while it's still easy. Accomplish the great tasks by a series of small acts. Discipline is freedom. The undisciplined mind is like an elephant. If left to blunder out of control, it will wreak havoc. The spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same. Learn to embrace change. You must go through the darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we call darkness is really the blockage of light. Eventually, you realize you cannot actually hurt yourself if you go beyond your psychological limits. If you're willing to just stand at the edge and keep walking, you will go beyond. You used to pull back when it got uncomfortable. It's okay to get uncomfortable. Go beyond to where you were a minute ago by handling what's happening now. Imagine the peace that you could experience if you weren't constantly creating and defending your false self. Michael Singer. Okay, I like to read from different books. The Untethered Soul, again, by Michael Singer. He helped me with my emotions. Today's message is Beyond is infinite in all directions. Beyond is infinite in all directions. If you take a laser beam and aim it in any direction, it will go on for infinity. It would only cease to be infinite if you create an artificial boundary it could not penetrate. Boundaries create the appearance of finiteness and infinite space. Things seem finite because your perception hits mental boundaries. In truth, everything is infinite. It is you who takes that which goes on forever and talks about a mile from here. Right now, look at whatever is in front of you. Now imagine the infinite number of places that exist in the universe. Picture how expansive that is. From that perspective, is what you see in front of you and any different or more important than any other place in the universe? Look in front of you. Now look to see to the right, to the left. Is any view really more important than the others? Only the mind separates out one thing from all that makes important special. Can you see the truth in that? Write about the mind limits your experience of reality to the boundaries of your personal perception. Well, it's funny. My perception and how I see things is the more I help myself see my own truth, the less and less and less I have to control anything else around me. This is what's beautiful. The more you master yourself and work on yourself and take care of yourself, you don't have to control anything else around you. And I'm seeing this, in my own life with my own kids, with my grandchildren. I'm just going to show up and be the example. That's all. That's all any of us can do is show up and be the example. But what I am going to do is, by being that example, is I'm going to show up. Because if you're not showing up and you're not educating by being that example, how how are others going to learn? So, for example, with my kids, Blaine's doing what he needs to do, Joey's doing what he needs to do, and they're going down two completely paths. My one son wants to build a family. That's all that's important to him, and plus his business, plus his work, plus his. But my other one is focused truly on his work, building, and being there for his employees. And they're two things that are right. Neither one is wrong. So they're where they are. So if you're single and you never want to be with somebody, that's okay. That's okay too. If you're somebody that wants a family, that's okay too. See, we all think that we have to please other people's wishes for us. Please your own wishes. You can't help anybody else. Live your own life. You can't help anybody else. By you living your own life and being true to yourself and being happy, you are being a living example. That is taking care of the world. And for me, what I'm doing is I'm delegating, asking for help, getting things done. I don't care what my husband thinks when I spend money or doing different projects. That's not my problem anymore. We build our business together. Now it's retirement for me. I'm spending when I want to spend. I'm not a spendthrift. I'm being responsible. But I used to care. I used to worry. Not anymore. I'm taking care of myself. That's a huge breakthrough for me. And if I need space from everybody and I want time out, I'll go. I'll go to the mountains earlier and go by myself. And that's a beautiful thing. I'm starting to stand. If I want to stay up, an extra hour for myself because I worked all day, I will do that. I'm starting to take care of my needs. So today, what I want you to do is stay focused on what it is that you need to do for you. Be the walking, living, talking example. And no more trying to control anybody around you. But don't let them get in your way also. Tell them to remove themselves. You're coming through. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. Two heads are better than one. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do two things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My two things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. If you want to learn about my services, lifeinharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody you love and respect. Start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. In 30 days, you're going to say, wow. In 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. And remember, the more people we help win, the more we win. It's a win-win for everybody. And I want you to have an admirable day today. And thank you for listening.